Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions on many different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and picking up where we left off in the previous Bitcoin video. Now, at the moment, we are seeing some red with Bitcoin, and the overall crypto market is in the red as well. So Bitcoin just fell through that 618 Fibonacci level. That's at a price at around $20,500. Kind of a pretty key Fibonacci level, but at the same time, we're still above our 50-day moving average. So we'll look more in that here in a minute. But this whole Fibonacci retracement is going from that 52-week low that we have with Bitcoin, where it was priced under $18,000, and how it went up within this wave one and had completed that wave one in the middle of August. So from the middle of June to the middle of August, that wave one had finished this run at a price of around $25,000, and then we've seen this retracement within this wave two. So now I'm seeing that we're within a wave three right now. That's what everything we have in the works. So that's catching everybody up. That's a new subscriber or that doesn't follow these videos very often. So what we're seeing now within this wave three, we've seen an ABC corrective wave movement, and we're still trying to work up to that 50% Fibonacci level from the distance that we've had within our wave one. So right now, we're very close to seeing the price of Bitcoin going up and actually breaking out of this 100-day moving average that we have here. That's at a price of around $21,200 that we need to be breaking through that and get right into that 50% Fibonacci level. By that point, I think we'll see a lot more bullish activity with Bitcoin, especially as we have our bull market support band that's very close to that, and I'll get to that here in a second as well. So looking here on a little bit more in detailed information on the on our moving averages, we have our 200-day moving average that's right at that top of that Fibonacci level. So right around where our wave one had completed, that's where our 200-day moving average is, and we need to be pumping up above that. By the time we can pump above that 200-day moving average, we'll probably see a lot larger price movements. And also worth mentioning here is when we look at Bitcoin, how it had this run here within this wave one, it didn't surpass that 100-day moving average. So that was an area that we had of a resistance with it. And so when we had this retracement, this retest here of trying to break through that 100-day moving average, this could be one that could be very, very bullish for Bitcoin if it breaks through that and see that price go up a pretty good amount. I think it would most likely easily break through that Fibonacci level that we need to be getting over, that $25,000 price, and take us right up into that 200-day moving average, if that was to be the case. And I'm sure as far as the news goes here throughout the week, however the news does react within the FOMC meeting, if that's some good news that we have of just a slight increase in interest rates, then in that case, we'll probably be seeing Bitcoin have a bit more positive price movements to the upside. Just a lot of what's kind of holding it down is a lot of people are kind of just waiting to see what happens with that. If there's going to be a much larger rate hike, then that's going to be a much more bearish situation. So this is what the current technicals are telling us. Now, as we look at everything that we have going on here, you can see that we've come down within these 5 waves from an all-time high with Bitcoin. I know I covered this in every single video, but it's always important to do because always new people watching these videos. So we had come down with these 5 waves from that all-time high. We were in this falling wedge pattern here, and we recently just broken out of this falling wedge pattern as we just had calmly moved sideways with Bitcoin. Very little volatility that we had seen basically throughout the month of September and through a majority of the month of October. So seeing how we just kind of by default is what I'm calling it. By default, we broke out of that wedge pattern, and now we're seeing the price of Bitcoin have a little bit more of a rally now. It's broken through these different moving averages. And also worth looking at is our bull market support band that we're getting ready to get right up within. So right now it's called the bear market resistance band. If we're able to get on the other side of this, that will be our bull market support band. And that's at a price around almost around $23,000 to get it on the other side of that. So that's one of the next big steps that we need to be taking with Bitcoin as we move more forward here. So everything as far as the short term, let's go ahead and look over at our 4-hour chart and see how things are playing out here. So it's just very consistent with the sideways trading, not a whole lot going on right now. And I think it's just really a lot of people are just waiting for the news that comes out with the FOMC meeting and how that's going to really hold a lot of the cards for these next price movements with Bitcoin at this moment. So we're seeing a good amount of red over in the crypto market. The stock market, things weren't that bad, and we actually had a really good month of October. So October was a much better month for the stock market, and also for crypto, of course. So hopefully November is going to be an even better month for crypto and the stock market, and things to start moving a little bit more in a rally here, as we've had many months of seeing the price of Bitcoin on a decline, and hopefully now, as we're just resetting from where we were at in November of last year, we're resetting from there, where we had seen the price of Bitcoin completely just drop from its all-time highs. Maybe this time we'll start seeing Bitcoin start that transition now into 5 waves to the upside. Cross our fingers with that one, that is how things are going to be playing out. Now, as far as where I think Bitcoin could be going in the long run, I think that there's that possibility that Bitcoin could easily be going to a price of around $30,000 within this wave 3, if not more. I think that if we were to retrace where we were within our wave 2 that we had fallen from the downside, there's that possibility we could see Bitcoin go between like $48,000 and $50,000 as a possibility. I know that's very bullish to be saying, but given the fact that we saw those really large price movements back in 2021, or I should even say late 2020 into 2021, how that had all played out, there were a lot of key things that really did happen that year. So with Bitcoin this year, hopefully that turnaround does start as we transition here through the end of 2022, hit that reset button for 2023, and we see much larger price movement. So as far as where I think that wave 3 will be going, I think that that's going to be something that's going to take a long time to actually achieve. So if it's going to be that $30,000 price or that $50,000 price, that's all up in the air. I think they're both very bullish statements, but at the same time, there's a whole lot of Bitcoin to retrace from its all-time high. So anyways, we'll be seeing this all play out. So I'll make sure I keep you guys updated every single day on what's going on with Bitcoin and the current price movement. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I'm going to go ahead and jump on the next cryptocurrency to talk about. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening.